You may be thinking that you want to change your life. You may want to change your life since you feel that your future life should be different from the past and the present. You may feel that your past was a failure and you don't even have hope in the future if you continue the way you have been living. Human beings usually think before they take actions. Your present thought comes from the present recognition, employing the conscious based on your past experience and knowledge. After you think in a certain way, you may develop the willpower to make efforts in order to change your life. Willpower can be considered as unwavering thought that leads to determination. Putting your ideas into practice after establishing the willpower is the beginning of change. Only having thoughts without developing them into the willpower will not lead to practice. You cannot change anything unless you put your ideas into practice. Thus, you need to not only think about how to change your life, but also establish your willpower in order to change your life. In addition, another important thing to consider when putting your ideas into practice with willpower is to refrain from being anxious and impatient for a quick change or wishing for good fortune. When you become anxious or wish for good luck without making efforts, you may look for expediency thinking that you don't have much time left after all the wasted time in the past. Being impatient and wishing for good luck is the same as only staying in thought for change, which leads many people to collapse without taking right actions. Then, what can you do to build ideas of goals and action plans and build the willpower? Firstly, you must know in a clear and concrete way what type of life you want to have. There are two perspectives to consider when you think about changing your life. One perspective is that of an individual. You must be able to have a type of life where you yourself can feel the emotions of passion and love. You must be able to get immersed into what you do in your life with passion and love. The other perspective is that of human relationships. You should be able to achieve meanings and values of life in relationships with people around you. You need goals in your life that lead you to achieve happiness in the family and the society together with other people. Secondly, you must check for your talents and abilities that enable you to achieve your life goals. If it is found that you don't have the abilities to achieve your goals, you must begin with building abilities, which is one way of putting your ideas into practice. One crucial point to be noted here is that we all have basic abilities since human beings have the ability to think, which allows us to put ideas into practice. As far as they have healthy body and mind, all human beings already have the basic ability to achieve their dreams. Based on the basic abilities, you must build the abilities required to achieve your goals. You may also get help from other people when necessary, exchanging what you have with what others have and working together. You must never think that you have less abilities than other people. Comparison with other people does not even apply to the concept of building the willpower and putting ideas into practice. Everyone can have their own unique passion and love toward what they do and pursue their own goals in life. The reason you want to change your life is that you want to become happy. It is impossible to change your life when you only stay in thought and live your life on a whim. When you do not have a strong willpower, you are likely to fall into negative thoughts easily. You may blame your circumstances or the society. You may think you are not good enough, or you may give up easily, all of which block you from making efforts. You may also go through many trials and errors in the process of changing your life since you need to build new and unfamiliar things. This naturally causes stress to be generated in you. However, you must hold on to hope and keep going for goals, overcoming difficulties one by one. The more trials and errors you experience, the more abilities you can build. As you continue with this process, you will find that your life is changing the way you have wanted. There is a saying, it's all in your mind. Everything depends on how you think of it. How you think here is much more than just having a thought. It includes the whole process of developing ideas, building the willpower, putting ideas into practice, and continuing with efforts. All the experiences in this process become your abilities to change your life for a better one. It is only natural that you may feel nervous and insecure since the future has never been lived before. However, you will definitely be able to achieve your goals and change your life the way you want if you keep building the willpower and putting your ideas into practice.